Hey guys, what's up? GreenMachineSam back with another video, and today we have another video. We're going to discuss the Chicago Bears after the Week 9 loss against the Arizona Cardinals. To put it lightly, this team's dead in the water, right? You got players coming out and talking about, decisions that the coaches are making and, leadership in the building and stuff like that. I haven't heard anything being said really about Caleb Williams or any of the leaders of the actual team itself as the players. But definitely seems like the leaders of the locker room, for the players at least, are coming out and being like, we don't know what the coaching is doing, basically. And I said this at the start of the offseason when it was really still up in the air whether or not Justin Fields was going to get traded, or whether or not we were going to trade Justin Fields and go with Caleb, or keep Justin Fields for another season and let him finish out his contract. I said at the beginning of the offseason, if we go Caleb Williams, we need to start over with the coaching staff. We need a full, fresh new offense. We need a fresh new head coach. I said this last offseason. I said we needed to go out and just give Ben Johnson a blank check, or give one of these high-end offensive coordinators that are coming off really good seasons a blank check and let them go fucking nuclear. But we didn't. We kept Eberflus, and I thought that was a mistake because I noticed the pattern, right, of keeping that head coach one extra year, giving him a rookie QB to see if he can get it going, and firing him after that first season of that rookie quarterback, and then that rookie quarterback has to go learn a new offense. A lot of mainstream media, as well as people with like podcasts and stuff I've seen on TikTok, noticing this trend now, and especially with the fact that they think Eberflus is going to be fired. I wish he was fired in the middle of the season. The McCaskies, Ryan Poles, Kevin Warren are all a bunch of fucking cowards. They're not going to fucking do it. With the trade deadline today, they traded off Khalil Herbert for a 7th. I don't mind that, but I would almost bench Caleb Williams at this point, and I would go to him and I would tell him, like, hey, this isn't anything you're doing. This is the offensive line not being in a state where we want to put you back there right now. I would probably give him the Patriots game, not going to lie, but after that, I would definitely consider it depending on how this game goes, mainly because Darnell Wright is now out with an MCL sprain. Nate Davis is either out or benched permanently from now on, because Matt Pryor's just outplayed him. Coleman Shelton still isn't great, but at least he's a starter. Tevin Jenkins goes out almost every single game with an injury, eventually comes back or is back the next week. We have Larry Bonerum starting at left tackle. So we have Jake Curhan, something like that, starting at right tackle right now, because Braxton Jones and Kieran Amadenji is out. I think they're out. Not long-term, but on a short-term period. They could be back this week, maybe not. This coaching staff are a bunch of cowards. The front office is a bunch of cowards. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. They're just going to repeat the same cycle. It's a bad team doing the same things that got them in this place in the first fucking place. They didn't put the weapons and they didn't put the offensive line around Justin Fields. When they finally did, they had a different quarterback. Now we're going to be transitioning coaches. We still don't have an offensive line. We haven't had an offensive line since fucking 2018, 2019. Like, it's so fucking disturbing having to watch this day in and day out of the same shit. And then, for the first time in like fucking 70 years, the Arizona Cardinals put up 3 first half rushing touchdowns. In 70 years. That's the first time that's happened with 3 different players. They put up 3 different rushing touchdowns. I just don't understand how anybody can defend this coaching staff. And I got criticism for saying that they should fire Eberflus because he had that little bit of a resurgence at the end of the season last year where we played well. He couldn't win games last year. He fucking choked in the 4th quarter. Yes, it was Justin Fields as well. It was Luke Getsy as well. But the fact of the matter is, he is the head coach. He decided not to make changes. He should also be held accountable. So I would assume we're not buyers or sellers really at the trade deadline besides guys like Khalil Herbert that we can get some type of value or return on. We're only getting a 7th for him, so it's not that big of a deal. But, man, this sucks, 2 games, we've lost now 3 to 4 games that we should have easily won. I know this game wasn't necessarily close, but this is a game that we had to go out and win, and the offensive line wasn't there. The coaching staff still sucks ass. Eberflus, you're a fucking joke. I hope you don't even get hired as a D coordinator next year. Shane Waldron, get fucking tossed into a volcano for all I care. This team is a joke right now. Like I said, they spent a 3rd round pick on a backup swing tackle that can't even fucking protect the edge. They traded back up in the draft and gave up some decent capital to go get an edge you're not even fucking playing. Why is Montez Sweat not on the field as much? Is he tired? Is he not in shape? Do you guys not want him out there? Are you guys rotating too much? I don't know. It's fucking ridiculous. This team actually fucking blows my mind of just how bad they are, considering where we started and how we started. The offense was finally getting something going, and then Shane Waldron regresses back to what he was at the beginning of the season. Darnell Wright looks like a fucking bust right now. I don't know if it's because he doesn't trust his inside, if the coaching's just bad, I don't know. But we need 5 new offensive linemen. I don't think there's anybody you can keep right now, including Darnell Wright, because he hasn't played well this season. He just hasn't. He has regressed past the point of what he was last season. Braxton Jones and Kieran are not good. They are not good right now. Tevin Jenkins, I don't think you'd keep because of the injury concerns. Coleman Shelton was supposed to be a bridge center, get us somebody next year. Nate Davis and Matt Pryor, are they really the long-term solutions? No, they're not. I wish the McCaskies would step up and finally say, hey, we're going to try to change stuff. And look, I get that some of these owners in this league are just like, as long as we're making money, we don't really care. Put a good enough product out on the field, who cares? We don't need to be the best team in the league. We just want to make money. I totally understand that, but guess what? You'd make more money if your team was doing good. It's as simple as that. You invest in the thing, and the thing does better, you're going to make more money. But I guess I'm wrong. I guess I'm stupid, whatever. I don't know where Poles goes from this offseason. I think he gets one more offseason. I truly do. But then again, I don't know. I wouldn't even be surprised if, Eberflus finishes with, just a barely below 500 record, 8-9 or 7-10 again, and if they give him one more season, I really wouldn't be surprised, just because of how dumb and backwards this fucking franchise is. They finally gave me hope going out and getting, Keenan Allen and getting Gerald Everett, and trying to shore up the offensive line and trying to get other stuff done, getting Caleb Williams and everything, and now it's just it's depressing. It is. The fact of the matter that is, this front office, this ownership, just everything about this franchise is fucked from the top down. People are calling for Tyreek Stevenson to be traded or cut. Yes, he had one bad moment. I think he's still a decent corner. I don't think you should trade him. I think the bigger worry is that Jaquan Brisker has now been on fucking concussion protocol for over a month. Are you even trying to get back on the field at this point? I don't want to be mean, but, I understand people recover at their own rates. But holy shit, dude, it's been a fucking month. Why are you not back off of concussion protocol by now? Holy fuck, we could have put you on IR at this point. But, it's so fucking annoying having to watch this team repeat the same damn shit every fucking time. The defense is tired. The defense no longer wants to play. The captains of this team no longer want to fucking play because the coaching staff is so fucking bad. But no, everybody wanted to be tricked by a fucking haircut and by fucking Eberflus giving everybody a fucking nickname at practice. Yeah, that's totally what the coaching staff needs to focus on right now. It's definitely just nicknames and Eberflus having a new haircut and a beard. Yeah, totally, big dog. Don't get me wrong, I was hyped about the Shane Waldron hiring. Not anymore. Yeah, dude's a fucking joke. Dude runs an offense that reminds me of a fucking rookie calling on Madden. Jesus Christ. It's and with how good the Lions look right now, the Vikings look good still. The Packers don't look as great as they did at the beginning of the season, but they still always have our number, so these divisional games aren't going to go as planned, right? I think the Lions could sweep us, I think the Vikings could sweep us, and I think the Packers could legitimately sweep us. So, that leaves, 3 games that we can win right now? So we can get to 7-10? Awesome. Thanks, Eberflus. Thanks for that. But, I really, really don't understand. You let the Colts game slip away. You let the Commanders game slip away. You let this one slip away. You let the Texans game slip away because you didn't want to adjust. You didn't want to help Caleb Williams. You didn't want to add extra O-linemen. You didn't want to start benching people. Eberflus is just such a bad coach. I don't understand how anybody was giving him a break last season. I really don't. I called for his head in the offseason. I called for his head at the end of the last season, and nobody wanted to listen because because he had a good resurgence and the defense was pretty okay in the later half of the season. Fuck you. Fuck all the Bears fans that were like, Eberflus can help turn this team around. Eberflus had a good defense last season. Eberflus went on a winning turnaround last season. Fuck you. So fucking annoying. I just wanted to rant. I didn't have anything written down. Hell, I almost threw something watching the fucking Cardinals game, having to watch that abhorrent offense and the defense just get gashed again and again and again and again and again. And then the fact that both TJ Edwards and Tremaine Edmonds both suck ass in coverage, which basically means when you put them out there, we don't have any coverage help, which basically means you should just put 6 guys on the D-line and just rush them at this point. Like, I'm not even fucking joking. Like I said, if you guys enjoy this video or any of the videos here on my channel, I would appreciate it if you guys do stick around and subscribe. I'll be back with more videos like this. Now, remember, if you're a Bears fan and if you want to have a serious discussion about this, I would be more than willing to have a discussion. I like talking Bears stuff. Just right now, the Bears suck, and the McCaskies are cowards. The front office is cowards. Eberflus and Shane Waldron can get tossed into a volcano or tossed out of an airplane without a parachute for all I care. With that being said, I'm out. Peace.